Hi, this is Scott on No Room for Projects. Today I'm going to show you how to take a brush that's caked with paint that sat for a while, see if we can use vinegar that's boiling to get the paint out. It's recommended in a lot of different places and I'm not quite sure I believe it, but we'll try it and see if it works. Got a paintbrush here that was stiff on the board, and so I've got the stove on medium and I'm heating up the vinegar. It said to bring it to a boil and then put the brush in it, but I thought I'm going to try just put it in as it heats up and see what happens. It's been sitting for a few minutes, and this as it's heating up, and it's starting to flex a little bit. I don't know if the paint's ever going to come out of that. I put the brush in a Ziploc bag. There's a little hint for you. If you're doing a paint job and you want to leave it for a little while, you can just put it in a Ziploc bag, have the handle sticking out, and seal it up until the handle's tight. The big problem is you don't leave it for 2 weeks. Totally forgot about it. Totally forgot about it. So we are getting a little bit of flexibility here. And I do have a comb for the brush. I just finished brushing out this one that I washed out, and then when I tried to flex, it was stiff as a board. But I kept pushing and pushing on it until it softened up, and then I used the brush on it, and it seemed to work really well. I think I'll dip this in the hot vinegar as well. Looks like we're starting to get some bubbles down there. I'm going to get a tripod so I can set this up so I can show you what happens when I try to comb this puppy out. Just give you a little hint about the setup I've got. It's just a really cheapo tripod that I got, but it has a phone connection on it, so you can put it right on here and aim it wherever you want. And it works pretty well, and I'll try setting it up. Looks like it's boiling. It also looks like it's whacking out the brush. Look at that. I think I may have ruined the brush. This may be a video on what not to do in an epic fail. Maybe I'll just let it, I may let it sit there, let it boil, and then I'll turn it off. That doesn't, that looks like some frizzy hairdo. It isn't a rolling boil yet, but it is on a boil. So I'm going to pull that off. I'll just pull it off with the brush. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get that brush and do anything. I can't even get it down in there. Oh, maybe. Well, since it looks like it's ruined anyway, I think I'm going to soak it in the hot vinegar for a while and see what we get. It is a little weird how it's all bushed out like that. How it's all spread out like that. does seem to be softening up a little bit. I don't know how long you have to put it in here, maybe 2 weeks, a month, 10 years. Well, I can get down in there a little bit with the comb. I can't really tell if it's making a difference or not. And for those of you worried, this is not my wife's good bread pan. It's one we were going to donate. But I actually think I may keep it in my shop for experiments like this, where I need a pan that I can ruin or have the potential of ruining. I'm afraid I'm going to pull out the bristles out of the handle if I pull too hard. I'm just kind of gradually working it through, trying not to pull too hard. It's not looking really great. Not looking like it's going to work really great. Okay, I'm just going to let it sit and soak, and we'll be back. So it's been sitting for a while now, and let's see the final result, the final test. And still squirrely, bunched out, and see if we can get the comb through it. And it is going through, but I don't think this is ever going to salvage this brush. It was a fairly decent brush, I think. It is going through there now, kind of. But I saw lots of things online that showed vinegar was the answer to get your brush working again. I'm not convinced. You can see it's pulling out some of the bristles now. See if I can just pull a little bit at a time. Instead of trying to pull, yeah, it's just pulling it out. So I would call that a total and epic failure. It was actually straight when I began. I don't know if it was the heat or the vinegar or both, but that's just about as solid as when I started. So I would call that an epic fail, and I wouldn't even try vinegar. Try something else. Maybe mineral oil, or not mineral oil. But anyway, try something else, because as far as I'm concerned, the vinegar does not work. So if that helps you, subscribe and like it, and give a comment about what you want to see next time, and we'll see you next time.